away. I hear the quiet speak, but nothing wants to stay. You used to hold my hand, now air is all I feel. Your voice is just a ghost that time could never heal. I walk the same old road, but you are not with me. The night knows every tear. This pain won't set me free. I try to close my eyes, but you are always there. A memory that breathes inside this empty air. The silence feels alive. It calls me in the dark. It whispers all your words and tears my heart apart. The silence feels alive. It knows I'm missing you. It plays our broken song in everything I do. Your picture on the wall still looks the same to me, but I am not the one you used to wanna see. I try to let you go, but you don't leave my mind. You stay in every place, no matter what I find. I hear you in the wind, I feel you in the rain. A love that disappeared, but never took the pain. The silence feels alive. It follows where I go. It turns my every thought into a quiet echo. The silence feels alive. It keeps your voice so near. A ghost inside my chest I wish would disappear. If I could turn back time, I'd never let you leave. I'd hold you one more night and beg you to believe. But time just walks away and leaves me here alone with nothing but your name and feelings overgrown. The silence feels alive. It's louder than before. It breaks me every day, then leaves me wanting more. The silence feels alive. It lives inside my soul. A love that never died, but left me incomplete, not whole. The silence feels alive, and I am still inside, just waiting for a sound that never will arrive. I hear you in the dark, even when I'm alone. Your name is in my heart, like it still feels like home. I see you in my dreams. You look the same to me. You smile like before, like we were meant to be. I wake and reach for you, but there is only air. Your side is cold and still, and you are never there. I try to move ahead, but you stay in my mind. shadow made of love that never lets me rest. I passed the place we met. It feels the same but wrong. The memories come back like they still belong. I try to laugh again, but something always breaks. A piece of me is gone with every breath I take. I hear your voice again in whispers of the past. A love that didn't end, but couldn't never last. You never fully left. You follow where I go, in every quiet tear and things I'll never show. You never fully left. You stay behind my eyes, a feeling deep inside that never really dies. If I could hold you now, I wouldn't let you fade. I'd keep you close to me in every choice I made. But time pulled you away and left me here instead, with memories so loud and words we never said. You never fully left. You're in my everyday, in every broken thought that never goes away. You never fully left. You're in my every breath, a love that stays with me even after death. You never fully left. You never said goodbye. You live inside my heart, and there you always lie. The lights are low again. Your side is empty now. I try to close my eyes, but sleep won't come somehow. The clock moves very slow. Each second feels too long. I hear the quiet breathe. It tells me something's wrong. I turned away, you slept, but only cold remains. Your voice is just a thought that echoes in my brain. I try to rest my heart, but you don't fade away. You stay inside the dark and haunt me where I lay. My nights feel altered now. They don't feel like before. The silence feels too loud. It hurts me even more. My nights feel altered now. You're in my every dream. I wake up reaching out, but you're not there for me. The shadows on the wall all look like you tonight. I hear your name again inside the quiet night. I walk across the room like you might still be near, but all I find is space and memories I hear. I try to fall but still feels very true. If I could change the night, I'd bring you back again. I'd fix what we became and wash away this pain. But darkness holds your shame and won't let go of me. I'm stuck between the past and what will never be. My nights feel haunted now. They keep me wide awake. They show me all we were and every small mistake. My nights feel haunted now. You're in each breath I take. A love that never ends, no matter how I break. My nights feel haunted now. I lie here in the dark, still holding on to you inside my broken heart. I know this feeling well. It comes without a sound. It sits beside my heart and slowly pulls me down. You said you'd always stay, but something changed in you. Your eyes looked far away, like I was never true. I tried to hold you close, but you were slipping fast. Your touch felt like goodbye before we lost the past. I felt it in my chest before you said a word, a quiet kind of hurt that never needed hurt. This pain feels familiar. I felt it all before. A love that starts so warm, that leaves me on the floor. This pain feels familiar. It knows me way too well. It finds me in the dark and pulls me back to hell. I walk through empty days with memories in my hands. Each one is breaking me in ways I understand. Your voice still lingers here in corners of my mind. I try to let it fade, but it just won't unwind. I tell myself I'm fine, but I can feel the lie. The truth is in my tears. I never asked them why. This pain feels familiar. It stays and never leaves. It lives inside my heart and hides inside my dreams. This pain feels familiar. It whispers in my ear that love will always Your shadow in the dark moves across the wall. I try to look away, but I still see it all. Your face is in my mind, clear like yesterday. I hear your quiet laugh, it never fades away. I walk the empty halls you used to walk with me. Every step I take brings back your memory. I close my eyes to rest, but you are always there. A picture in my heart that time could not repair. I still see you in every place I go, in every silent night, in things I used to know. I still see you in dreams I can't escape. You live inside my thoughts, no matter what I say. Your voice is in the wind, it calls me by my name. I turn but you're not there, and nothing feels the same. I touch the empty bed where you once used to lie. The space you left behind still makes it hard to breathe and try. I try to let you go, but you don't disappear. You stay inside my chest and whisper in my ear. I still see you in every passing face, in every quiet room, in every empty space. I still see you like nothing ever changed. A love that stayed too long, even when it's gone. If I could fade you out, I think I'd lose myself. You're all I have left now of what we used to be. I hold on to the past like it's still alive, even though I know you're no longer mine. I still see you in every breath I take, in every tear I hide, in every move I make. I still see you no matter where I go. A love that never died, but had to let me go. I still see you in silence and in pain, a ghost that never leaves and always will remain. I feel you in my chest, like you never left. Your name is in my breath, even when I rest. I walk these empty days, but you are still with me in every little thing and all I try to be. I hear you in my thoughts, you never fade away. A quiet kind of love that chooses just to stay. I try to let you go, but you won't disappear. You live inside my heart and whisper in my ear. You stayed inside me even when you left. A shadow made of love that never lets me rest. You stayed inside me in every word I say, in every broken night that slowly fades to gray. I see you in the rain, I feel you in the cold. Your memory still warm even when I'm alone. I touch the air at night like you are standing there, but all I find is space and feelings I can't share. I try to move ahead, but you are still so near. A part of who I am that never leaves me here. You stayed inside me, you never said goodbye. You live in every tear that slowly fills my eyes. You stayed inside me, no matter what I do. I try to let you go, but I go back to you. If I could take you out, I think I'd lose my soul. You're everything I have that once made me feel whole. So I just keep you here in every silent breath. A love that still survives even after death. You stayed inside me in every part of me. A love that never ends, even when it's free. You stayed inside me, a feeling I can't hide. No matter where I go, you're always deep inside. You stayed inside me. You never went away. You live inside my heart, and there you always stay. My chest feels slow tonight, like something isn't right. I count each broken beat, alone inside the night. You used to hold me close, now space is all I feel. Your touch is far away, but somehow still feels real. I try to breathe you out, but you stay in my lungs. Your name is on my lips, in words I never say. I lay here in the dark and listen to my chest. The rhythm isn't right since you left me a mess. My heartbeat feels off, it doesn't move the same. It skips when I think place my hand on it and try to make it calm, but every beat reminds you no longer in my arms. I try to steady it, but nothing seems to help. A heart that lost its form and beats all by itself. My heartbeat feels off. It trembles in the night. It echoes all your love, then loses all its light. My heartbeat feels off. It aches with every beat, a rhythm made of you that feels incomplete. If I could fix my heart, I'd start it back with you. I'd make it beat again, like everything was true. But now it moves alone, with pain it cannot hide. A broken kind of sound I carry deep inside. My heartbeat feels off. It calls out for your name. It tries to find your love, but nothing feels the same. My heartbeat feels off, a rhythm torn apart. It keeps on beating still, pieces of your heart. My heartbeat feels off. It slowly fades away, still beating just for you, even today. No words in the room, just air and the dark. Your echo is gone, but stays in my heart. We used to talk all night, now silence fills the space. I listen for your voice, but hear an empty place. I sit beside my phone, waiting for your name, but nothing ever comes, and nothing feels the same. I thought the pain would fade when everything went still, but quiet has a way of hurting deeper still. The quiet hurts more than words we used to say. It breaks me in the dark and doesn't go away. The quiet hurts more. It cuts without a sound. It pulls me deep inside and keeps me falling down. No fights, no last goodbye, just distance growing wide. You slowly slipped away and left me here inside. I try to fill the space with noise and moving air, but every sound I make just proves you're not there. I close my eyes at night and hope to hear your voice, but all I ever get is silence as my choice. The quiet hurts more. It echoes through my mind. It plays on memories and fills my heart with dread. The quiet hurts more, it never lets me rest. A soundless kind of pain that stays inside my chest. The quiet hurts more than I can ever show. It speaks without a voice and never lets me go. I try to stand up straight, but something pulls me down. The world feels tilted now, since you are not around. You held my steady hands, you kept my feet in line. Now I just drift alone and lose my sense of time. I walk but feel unsure, like ground is moving slow. Each step I try to take has nowhere safe to go. I try to find my way, but everything feels wrong. The place I used to know is where I don't belong. You took my balance when you walked away, and now I keep falling in every kind of way. You took my balance, I can't stand on my own. A heart without your love feels like an empty home. The days don't feel the same, they lean and start to bend. I reach for something real but break again and again. I try to hold my breath and keep myself in place, but every little thing still leads me to your face. I'm searching for my ground, but nothing feels secure. A love that held me still is not here anymore. You took my balance, you changed my every step. Now I just wander lost in memories I kept. You took my balance and left me in between a past that still feels close and what could never be. If I could stand again, learn to live without, but every time I try, I fall back into doubt. You were my steady place, the center of my days. Now everything I am just slowly drifts away. You took my balance and never gave it back. Now I keep losing strength on every broken track. You took my balance, you scattered in the past. Love that held me up but couldn't ever last. You took my balance and I don't feel the same. I'm standing in the dark. days won't stay still. My breath feels uneven. The night feels too long since the day you were leaving. I stand in the same place, but nothing feels right. The ground under me moves, every step feels too tight. I try to calm down, but my heart starts to race. Your memory comes back, I can't slow the pace. I tell myself I'm fine, but my body won't agree. A love that broke apart still lives inside of me. I still feel shaken from losing you. Every small moment feels heavy and blue. I still feel shaken. I can't stand still. Your love is gone, but I feel it still. I walk through the crowd, but feel all alone. Your voice in my head feels like it's my own. I try to move on, but I stumble again. Each time I feel strong, it breaks in the end. I try to find peace, but it slips through my hands. A love that once held me, I no longer understand. I still feel shaken in all that I do. Every quiet second pulls me back to you. I still feel shaken, it won't go away. The feeling you left still lives in my day. If I could be calm, I would try to be free, but you left a mark that stays inside me. I carry the fall, I carry the pain. I try to stand up, but I break again. I still feel shaken, even when I smile. The hurt stays hidden, but stays on the wall. I still feel shaken, no matter how long. Your love is gone, but it still feels strong. I still feel shaken. In silence I stay, trying to hold on while you fade away. You're far away from me, but I feel you tonight. In every quiet breath, in every fading light. We don't talk anymore, but I still hear your voice. In every silent room, you leave me with no choice. I walk a different road, but end up back with you. No matter where I go, your shadow comes into view. I thought that space would heal and time would make it fade, but every passing day feels like you never stray. The distance feels closer than it did before. Your I see you in the crowd, and faces passing by. I hear you in the wind, in every quiet sigh. I try to break away and leave it all behind, but you are in my heart and deep inside my mind. I try to let you go, but you don't disappear. The farther that you are, the more you feel near. The distance feels closer, it pulls me back again, across the empty space, across the quiet pain. The distance feels closer, it never lets me rest. A love that moved away but stayed inside my chest. If I could cross the space, I'd run back into you. But distance built a wall I cannot break into. So I just stay right here with everything we were. A love that feels so far, but somehow still occurs. The distance feels closer with every passing day. You're gone from my life, but never far away. The distance feels closer, no matter where I go. A love that lives in space, but never lets me go. The distance feels closer than words could ever show. You're far away from me, but I still feel you close. You let go too fast. I was still holding on. Your hand slipped away before I knew you were gone. We were mid-sentence, words still in the air. You turned your back on me like I was never there. I stood in the silence with things I couldn't say. A moment left unfinished that never found its way. I replay it again, every look, every line, trying to understand when you stopped being mine. You left me hanging in the middle of us, with no clear ending, just broken trust. You left me hanging with words I still keep, a love half spoken that I can't release. Your message never came, your call never showed. I waited in the dark with nowhere left to go. I held on to hope like it could pull you back, but hope just fades away when something starts to crack. I try to move ahead, but I stay in that place where you walked out on me without a single trace. You left me hanging with questions inside, the story cut short with no place to hide. You left me hanging between love and goodbye, still holding the pieces of you and I. between what was and what could be. A love that paused in time and never set me free. Left me hanging in a moment that stays. A love interrupted in so many ways. You left me hanging, and I'm still right there, holding on to nothing but empty You left me hanging and never looked back. I'm still in that moment, fading to black. The lights feel dim tonight. My mind won't slow down. I sit here all alone while shadows gather around. I try to think of light, but you come into view. Every quiet second turns back into you. The walls feel closer now, the air is getting thin. I try to breathe you out, but you stay deep within. I close my eyes for peace, but darkness pulls me in. A place I can't escape, a fight I cannot win. My thoughts turn darker when I think of you. Every small memory feels heavy and blue. My thoughts turn darker, they won't let me rest. They echo your name inside my chest. I walk through empty nights with noise inside my head. The words we never said keep playing on repeat. I try to stay okay, but something always breaks. Each time I feel some calm, it slips away again. I try to hold the light, but it fades into gray. The more I fight the pain, the more it wants to stay. My thoughts turn darker, they follow where I go. In every silent step, and things I never show. My thoughts turn darker, they pull me deep inside. A place I used to hide, but now I can't deny. If I could clear my mind, I'd leave it all behind. But every road I take leads back to what we were. I carry every word, I carry every scar. A love that changed my world, but left me in the dark. My thoughts turn darker with every passing day. They slowly take the light and push it far away. My thoughts turn darker, they never let me heal. A love that's gone from me, but still feels very real. My thoughts turn darker when I'm left alone, still holding on to you, even though you're gone. door is open still. Your voice is in the hall. It feels like you might come, but you don't come at all. We stopped without a word, no line to close the scene. A story left halfway, like nothing in between. Your jacket's on the chair, your cup is by the sink. Everything is paused, right on the edge of think. I wait for one last sign, a word to make it clear, but silence draws the line and keeps you far from here. This ending feels unfinished, like we forgot goodbye, like time just cut us off and never told us why. This ending feels unfinished. I'm stuck inside the frame, a love without a close, fire without a flame. I read our old texts back, they stop without a close. No final take care now, just space that hurts the most. I walk the road we knew, it ends but I don't move. I'm waiting for a turn that never comes to view. I try to write the end, but words don't feel complete. A story left undone repeats on every beat. This ending feels unfinished, it lingers in my chest. It keeps me holding on and never lets me rest. This ending feels unfinished, no start, no final line. A love that lost its way, but never said it's done. If you had said one word, I know where I should stand, but you just walked away and slipped out of my hands. So I stay in this place between the now and then. A love that didn't end, but never starts again. This ending feels unfinished, it echoes in my mind. A story with no close that time could not define. This ending feels unfinished, it stays in every breath. A love without an end, still living after death. This ending feels unfinished. I'm waiting in the dark for something that won't come to finish what we start. I never stepped away, I never missed a call. I gave you all my time, I gave you all I was. I answered every text, I waited every night. I stayed right by your side even when it felt wrong. You pulled a little back, I moved a little close. I tried to keep us safe, but I was there the most. I thought that being here would make you want me more, but I was just too much. You walked right out the door. I stayed too present. You slowly disappeared. I gave you everything, you gave me less each year. I stayed too present, I never gave you space. I held on way too tight, you faded from my place. I showed you all my heart, I never held it back. I thought that love was this, but something slipped and cracked. You needed room to breathe, I didn't understand. I tried to fix it all while losing where I stand. I thought if I stayed close, you wouldn't walk away, but closeness turned away, you couldn't choose to stay. I stayed too present, you felt too far from me. I tried to keep us whole, but lost my own heartbeat. I stayed too present, and now I stand alone. I gave you all I had, you made it not your home. If I could change the past, I'd learn to step aside, give you a little room, not always be a light, but I was always there in every moment, place. And maybe that's the reason you needed more than space. I stayed too present, and now I feel the loss. A love I held so tight, it slowly turned to dust. I stayed too present and watched you drift away. I gave you all of me, you chose to go your way. I stayed too present, and now I finally see. Sometimes too much love can break what used to be. Your voice fades away, but it stays in my mind. The room feels too still, like I'm losing the sound. We used to talk all night, now nothing fills the air. Your words are gone from me, but I still feel them there. I sit and wait for you, but nothing ever comes. The quiet wraps around and slowly makes me numb. I try to hear your voice and echoes of the past, but all I ever find is silence that will last. You became my silence after you were gone. Every word you said turned into none. You became my silence, you took the sound away, left me with the quiet that never wants to fade. Your name is on my lips, but I don't say it now. It feels too heavy still, I don't remember how. I walk through empty days with noise I cannot hear. Everything feels far, but your absence feels near. I try to fill the space with anything at all. The silence always wins and answers every call. You became my silence in place and keeps me in between a love that lost its voice and all that could have been. You became my silence, and I can't break it through. No matter what I say, it always leads to you. You became my silence, it follows where I go. A love without a sound, but one I always know. You became my silence, and now I live this way. Listening for your voice that never comes to stay. The room feels hard to breathe, like something left with you. I try to fill my lungs, but nothing feels like truth. You used to calm my chest, now every breath is tight. I feel it in my ribs, each lonely kind of night. I sit beside the bed where we once used to lie. The space is cold and wide, it makes it hard to try. I open up the window, still nothing seems to change. The air is all the same, but it just feels so strange. The air feels thinner since you walked away. I try to breathe again, but it won't stay. The air feels thinner, it slips right through my chest. A love I used to hold, now I can't even rest. I walk outside at night and try to breathe it in, but every breath I take feels empty deep within. Your name is in the wind, but not enough to stay. It passes through my lungs, then slowly fades away. I try to calm myself, but nothing feels the same. The deeper that I breathe, the more I feel the pain. The air feels thinner, it breaks me from inside. Each breath reminds me you're no longer by my side. The air feels thinner, it never feels complete. A rhythm out of place with every breath I keep. If I could breathe you back, I'd never let you go. I'd hold you in my chest and never feel this low. But now I breathe alone and never feel so wrong. A life that keeps on going without where you feels thinner with every passing day. I try to live again, but it just fades away. The air thinner with every breath I take, still searching for your love and air that slowly breaks. I sit here in the dark, your touch is in my skin. I know you're not with me, but I still feel us here. We used to laugh out loud, now echoes fill the space. I see you in my mind in every little place. I walk the road we knew, your steps are next to mine. Even when you're gone, you're never far behind. I try to let it go, but something pulls me back. A feeling in my chest that time could never crack. I still feel lost in everything I do, in every quiet night. I'm still holding you. I still feel lost even when you're gone. A love that didn't end, it just moved on. Your voice is in the wind, it calls me soft and low. I turn, but no one's there. Still I don't let it go. I touch the empty space where you once used to stay. It feels so real to me, even today. I try to find a way to leave it all behind, but you are in my heart and deep inside my mind. I still feel lost in every passing day, in every silent breath. You never fade away. I still feel lost, like nothing really changed. A love that stays with me, even rearranged. If I could turn around and find you next to me, I'd never let you go. I'd keep you close to me. But time has moved ahead and left me in between a love I still can feel and what will never be. I still feel us in every part of me, a love that's still alive, even if it's not to be. I still feel us in every tear I hide, a memory that stays and never says goodbye. I still feel us in silence and in pain. Love that never left, just changed and still remains. Words fall to the floor, they don't feel the same. Everything I say has lost its name. We used to talk for hours, now I don't know what to say. Every little word feels empty in a way. I try to write it out, but nothing comes out right. The meaning disappears somewhere in the night. I search inside my thoughts, but all I find is you. The reason words had life is something I once knew. You took the meaning from everything I feel. Now nothing sounds the same, and nothing feels real. You took the meaning from every word I say, a voice without a heart that slowly fades away. I read our old messages, they still have something there, but when I speak them now, they vanish into air. I try to say I'm fine, but it just feels untrue. The words don't carry weight when they're not heard by you. I try to find myself in things I used to say, but meaning left with you the moment you walked away. You took the meaning and left me with the sound, words without a soul, just falling to the ground. You took the meaning from every breath I take, a language once alive now slowly starts to break. If I could find the words that brought you close to me, I'd hold them in my hands and never set them free. But silence fills the gaps where meaning used to be. A love that gave me voice now took it all from me. You took the meaning from everything I am. Now I just speak in noise that no one understands. You took the meaning and left me here alone, with words that lost their way and feelings overgrown. You took the meaning, and I don't know what's left, just echoes of a love that slowly lost its depth. The floor feels uneven, I can't stand straight. Everything leans now since you walked away. The sky looks the same, but something feels off. I try to stay steady, but I keep getting lost. I reach for your hand, but there's nothing there. The balance is gone, just empty air. I try to fix my step, but I lose my way. The world I once knew slips more each day. My world feels tilted, nothing stays in place. Every step I take leads me to your face. My world feels tilted, I can't stand still. Everything I touch bends against my will. The road curves away where it used to be straight. I follow the lines, but I'm always too late. I try to move on, but I fall behind. Your memory pulls at the edge of my mind. I try to stay upright, but I start to fall. A world out of line since I lost it all. My world feels tilted, it won't stay aligned. Every thought I have leads back to your side. My world feels tilted, I can't make it right. Everything is off in this endless night. If I could level out, I'd try to stand again, but you were my center, now I'm lost in the bed. I spin in the space where you used to be. A world without you doesn't feel like me. My world feels tilted, and I can't find ground. Everything I knew is upside down. My world feels tilted, it breaks me apart. Nothing feels steady inside my heart. My world feels tilted since you went away. I'm trying to stand still, but I drift every day.